Hey guys, in this video we're going to be explaining why and how to tape the bottom sill of your windows. Okay, so the reason we tape the bottom of this sill here is so that when water gets in this window and it comes down to this sill, it doesn't soak into this wood here and go between our sheeting and our windowsill board. If you look online, you'll see videos of old houses that this sill wasn't taped, and this whole cavity down here is all rotted out. There's mold growing on the cripples and the sheeting. Even if you install your windows really well, eventually the actual window frame is going to catch water and is going to leak. Not even the window seal where we tape it, but the window frame on an older window is going to dump water onto this sill. So we don't want it going down in here into these stud cavities. To avoid this, we're going to tape it. We're going to come up about 6 inches across the bottom and 6 inches on the other side. We're going to be using zip tape, so it doesn't have a peel off back here, but it works just the same. So when I'm putting this on, I'm centering it on the edge here, coming down into the corner, making sure it's tight in that corner. And then I'm centering it on this edge here. Now, we got our tape overhanging half of it. We're gonna put our knife on this side of the corner and we're gonna cut straight out. Then we're gonna pull it and overlap it. You can see I made the cut stop just short of this edge so that the tape kind of overlaps this hole here. Now we're gonna take a little piece of tape and put it at a diagonal on this corner so that it's sticking into the window. Then we'll make a little cut here and fold it in. That way there's no gap in the corners here. So now when water comes down, it's gonna hit this tape and evaporate before it gets in between that sheeting and starts to rot out these cripples. So for this door sill, we're gonna cut out this plate here and set the door directly on the concrete. Since this is concrete, we don't have to tape this sill. Anywhere that you have a door or a patio door sitting directly on the subfloor or wood, not concrete, you're gonna tape that sill in the exact same way. Here's an example of taping on the floor of a door, because we're gonna cut out this sill on this front door here, and then we're gonna tape over the Tyvek just like we would on a window. So for taping these windowsills, there's a lot of different options of tape. Here's an example of paperback tape. So you can actually roll this out, run it up the window here, measure it and cut it, and then you can peel this off as you are installing it. Also, Zip has a stretch tape that works really well for these corners. No matter how you do it, this is a super important part of the process, because even if you install your windows really well, you caulk tape, overlap the Tyvek properly and everything, eventually that window frame is going to leak, or your caulk is going to break in 10 years out. Now, when that happens, if you don't tape this, water is going to run down between the sheeting and the framing, and it can't get out of that stud cavity. If there's a lot of it in there, it's going to rot those cripples. So always make sure you're taping it and don't have any holes in the corner. If you guys got any value out of this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We're doing a video about every skill it takes to frame a house. Check out our videos about installing windows and doors.